Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great general, now known as the Ghost of Sparta, had pledged himself as a champion to the gods of Olympus. In return, he hoped only to rid himself of the nightmares that haunted him for far too long.
Good morning, Brienne. Just recently I saw a new God of War game was released, so I decided to do a review of the God of War games. The first game was developed by Sony's Santa Monica studio, which began development in 2002. There's 7 games now in the God of War franchise, 5 of which I'll be reviewing here. In release order, they are on the screen right here. Just take a look. But like a lot of other series, they weren't made in chronological order. The chronological order of the God of War story goes like this. I won't be talking about Ascension because I haven't played it yet and I have no idea how to find Betrayal. God of War 1 and 2 were eventually released together on a single disc for the PS3, and then Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta were given the same treatment. Then a while after God of War 3 was released, all 5 games were thrown on the same disc and released as the God of War Saga. Generally, through the series, not much has changed in the way of gameplay. You play as Kratos trying to get revenge for one thing or another. As you play through the game, you collect red orbs by either killing enemies, breaking pots, or opening chests. These red orbs are basically experience points that you can use to upgrade your weapons and open up new ways to more effectively kill your enemies. Green orbs replenish your life and blue orbs replenish your magic. You can extend your health bar by collecting golem eyes, and your magic meter by collecting phoenix feathers. All these collectibles are found in chests throughout the game. The main gameplay is using the weapons that are permanently grafted onto your arms, called the Blades of Chaos. You swing these blades around, killing everything in sight. It's pretty fun to just watch. There are also puzzles to solve, but only a few in the series will stump you. Kratos, the main character, is a Spartan warrior who was snared by Ares, the god of war, and Ares had tricked him into killing his own family. Since then, Kratos has been stained by the ashes of his dead wife and child as a reminder of his mistake. The series is basically a battle for him to forget what he did and rid himself of his guilt. And spoiler alert, he pretty much fucks up Olympus. The God of War games have a difficulty setting, generally easy, normal, hard, and I believe an extra hard mode after you beat the game. Personally, I play the game on easy or normal because the games themselves aren't really challenging. I play the game to get through the narrative and brutally murder some creatures. Playing on easy or normal is perfectly fine for me, and I probably won't replay on a harder setting at any other time. In a few years I might come back to the game and play them again on an easy setting, but just to see the narrative again. In the realm of games, the God of War series is probably the most watchable out of everything I've ever played. Even my fiancée, Sam, says she can sit and watch me play them without being bored. The games are pretty short. The 3 main games, God of War 1, 2, and 3, are all around 10 hours, and the 2 PSP games are around 5 hours each. So the entire series clocks in at around 40 hours, which is approximately the length of a single Final Fantasy or Zelda game. So the God of War Saga collection is a really good investment now. When God of War 1 came out in 2005, it blew minds. Gameplay was streamlined, unlike any other adventure game we'd seen up to that point. The story was great for the time, graphics were great, and things were big. It was an instant hit, and when God of War 2 came out, everything we loved about it was bigger and better. Personally, I think God of War 2 is the best of the series. From there, God of War 3 felt kind of tired, and they had nothing new to offer the series. And now the series seems overdone. But they'll always be fun. At least they aren't like Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed coming out with a new one every single year. The PSP games are good, but I think better suited for mobile play. Still, I had a lot of fun playing them. If we're talking about the God of War Saga collection, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely play it through. If it's your first time playing God of War, it'll feel like one game and not be so tired. You get a wonderful 40-hour gameplay experience with a really great story for a game. Brienne, I doubt you'll play God of War, but this was a video I've wanted to make for a while. But if you want to play it, come on over. We can crack you're 18, right? We can crack a hot chocolate and brutally murder some ancient Greek monsters. DFTBA, Brienne. I'll see you on Thursday.